Good evening and welcome to Tetrakey TV. My name is Mark Hopkins and this is number 187. Whoop whoop. We are counting them down to the end of the year. Scary how few days or weeks are left to the end of the year and so much still to get done. Before I go on to tonight's topic, so the last couple of days we've had some interesting guests joining us. We've had Gowan Jones joining us. We've had Wafty joining us. And I have to say, it's good to know who's got the right face and voice for Facebook Live, because when those two ugly buggers are on, the number of views go through the roof. I think last night we're up to 450. So I apologise when you're just left with mine. It's nowhere near as fun as listening to Gowan and Wafty, but I shall definitely get more people to talk about and to talk in. So tonight I wanted to talk about who are your real competitors, because I believe that we don't actually know the question. And I think when I actually asked you to pause now, who do you believe are your competitors? I think you'd list organisations that are in the same field as you. But I would ask you and challenge you first and foremost to pause and define what a competitor is to you. Because human nature is we hear a question that we think know the answer to, we go straight into the answer. Instead of actually unpacking what the question is. So the question I'm asking you is, who is your real competitor? So what I'm really asking you is, what is a competitor to you? What does a competitor do? So a competitor, in my opinion, is someone who tries to take away business or influence your business, take away your customers. People who don't always have a positive influence on your business. If you think that's what a competitor is, someone who challenges your business. I believe you probably could argue that there are some positive competitors by bringing more awareness into your industry, which is a good thing. But I think our natural reaction to a competitor is somebody who is challenging or taking away our business. Okay, so I'd like you all to think about your definition of a competitor to start off with. And once you understand your definition of a competitor, I think I would then challenge you to look at where are your blockers and your hindrances in your business. Because in my experience and working with many different clients, you ask them about their competitors and they talk about their competitors. Some businesses know their competitors really well. Some people have no idea. Some people know their competitors' products really well and how you'll stack up against theirs. Others have no idea. Some people know what their competitors have in the pipeline and have preventive actions in order to mitigate the impact on your business. Other people don't. But in all my experience speaking to all clients, not one person has ever looked at internal competitors. Okay, so what do I mean by internal competitors? Well, those are the individuals in and around your business who are draining your time and asking you questions or getting you involved in things where actually either they do not know enough about or are actually adding no value to your business. The questions are not questions that are posing thoughts in your head, which is going to allow you to grow your business. They're actually detracting you from growing your business. And for me, that's a competitor. That's a competitor because that's somebody who is not aiding your business. And anyone who's not aiding your business is either neutral or a negative influence on your business. So hence I'll go back to the question I started with, what is your definition of a competitor? So I believe very strongly that I would think I'm influenced by my businesses could be influenced by 60 or 70% by internal competitors versus external competitors. The market's big enough for multiple businesses, and it's how you find your niche in it. And it's all about how do you ensure that you don't trip yourself up or people in and around you don't trip you up. We've all surrounded ourselves with those naysayers who say, you can't do it. Well, that's a competitor. they'll say you haven't got enough money to launch. Well, that's a competitor. So I'm sure all of you watching this could articulate 5 or 6 people who have said 5 or 6 different things why you cannot do what you can do. Do you classify them as a competitor? So what I'd like you to think about tonight is I'd like you to think about your definition of a competitor, and really ask yourself what is a competitor to you? What impact does a competitor have on you? And then I'd like you to think about internal and external competitors. I'd like you to think about people in and around your business who might have your best interests at heart, but are doing it in a way that's to the detriment of you and your business. And I'd like you to think about how are you ensuring that they do not derail your process. So if there are people who are important to your lives, then acknowledge them, hear them, listen to them, tell them why you're reacting the way you're doing and what value you want them to add to your business and to your life, and see if you can transition them into that space. If not, then separate your relationship out. Don't talk to them about your business because it's not a positive influence on you. Starting and running your own business is blooming hard work. I think I've been up till 11 o'clock most nights the last 2 weeks. We do it because we love our business. We do it because we're passionate about our products. And I don't want to have people in and around me who are not supportive of what I am doing. So there we go. It's a slightly different take of who are your real competitors. Yes, there are external competitors, and I do believe it's important to understand and know your competitors, what they offer, what they don't offer, how you can differentiate yourself from them. But I'd also know your customers better and know what your customers value in a proposition and how you're aligning your proposition to what your avatar consumer really wants. And then I'd really think about your internal competitors, your business partners, colleagues, people who work with you or suppliers. Surround yourself with people who are passionate. It doesn't have to be passionate about your thing, but they have an energy that's a positive or a realistic energy that's going to help drive you in the way you want to go. So with that, I hope you found that helpful. I apologise that you've only had to listen to my voice tonight, and I apologise that you only have to look at my face. I've got 5 guests lined up over the next few weeks, which I'm very excited about, which I think will stimulate some different conversations, different ages, different paths where they are in their journey. So stay tuned. And I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. So with that, I am now going to finish off a flyer. We're doing some advertising for a new product we're launching, so I need to finalise the content for that. So that's my job for the next couple of hours, and then being an old man, I'm going to fall asleep with my cup of honey and lemon ginger tea. How sad. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. Good night.